Alright guys, Mr. T here, on another video. This one's about the distance formula. So in your previous exercises you've had to graph points and draw triangles through them to apply Pythagoras' theorem, and that'll let you find the distance between the 2 points because they usually, if they're diagonal, they'll form the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. But especially with like really far points, or if you don't have time, that's a very time-consuming process to draw the graph and then draw a triangle and then find the distance. You can just use this formula that's coming up to find the distance between 2 points, just as long as you know what their coordinates are. So the distance between 2 points, let's call them A and B, on a Cartesian plane. And if A's coordinates were x1 and y1, so the first x and the first y, and the coordinates of B were x2 and y2, so the second x and the second y, you can find the distance between those 2 points using this formula here. So keeping in mind that point A has the x coordinate x1 and the y coordinate y1, and the point B has the x coordinate x2 and the y coordinate y2, you can just plug those numbers in to there, as long as you know what A and B's x and y coordinates are. So this is the formula. That's something that you definitely should write down in your book, and that AB is another way of writing the distance between A and B. So to show you how this works, I'll write an example here. So our 2 points A and B are A with the coordinates -3, 2, and B with the coordinates 2, 4. So we're trying to plug these coordinates into this formula here. So we need to decide what x1 and x2 are and what y2 and y1 are. Well, A has the coordinates x1 and y1, and B has the coordinates x2 and y2. So that's what decides what our what goes into the formula. So the distance between A and B, AB, is the square root of bracket. What was x2? Well, x2 was 2. Take, what was x1? -3, and all of that is squared, plus, what was y2? 4. Take, what was y1? y1 was 2, and that's all squared. So we need to work out, because according to BEDMAS you need to do brackets first, square root of 2 take -3. If you have two minus signs together, they become a plus. 4 take 2, well, we can tell that straight away. 4 take 2 is 2 squared. So it's going to be 2 plus 3, 5 squared plus 2 squared. 5 squared is 25. 2 squared is 4. So scroll down even more. So we're trying to find the square root of whatever 25 plus 4 is. 25 plus 4 is 29. So the square root, and because this is in a square number, you'll need to use your calculator. So grab your calculator out, find the square root button. It should have an icon like that. So find the square root of 29, and the square root of a number is the number you times together to get that one. So square root of 29 comes to 5.385, so it's going to be 5.39 rounded to 2 decimal points. Okay, so the distance between the point A, -3, 2, and the point B, 2, 4, is actually 5.39, and there's no units there because you're on a Cartesian plane. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out, and I will see you on the next video.